Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing 27th of January. Hi to everybody who's new to the channel, and if you are returning, then my massive gratitude to you and thank you for all your lovely comments. So let's get on with your reading. So let's start off with, let's stick with the energy oracle cards that I had last week because they're just beautiful. There's such a lovely connection with them. And we've got one out already. Just want one more, please, and thank you for Aries. What are we starting off with? Oh, okay. We've got 3 for you, Aries. So we've got strategy, planning. We've got walking away, something that you're leaving behind. And we've got the man holding a coin. For some of you, you could be having to, there's an energy of leaving some sort of financial burden behind. That would be nice. There's a strategy to it, though. There's a plan in place. For others, you maybe could be leaving a relationship or leaving something that doesn't serve you behind. And the focus has to be on the finances. But let's see. I love those energy cards because then the tarot just, oh, what should we do? I'm going to do the Star Oracle, the Star Tarot for you. So I used these actually for Aquarius's birthday reading, which is something I'm going to do for every zodiac sign when it comes to your birthday season. I'm going to do a special. Well, they don't want to go together, so maybe I shouldn't be using these, but let's have a look. See how it goes. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Aries and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Thank you. Okay, right, let's get the general theme for next week, please, and thank you. Ace of Pentacles. Just as I place that on the table, I don't know if you can see, I've literally put it below the man holding a coin. Okay, opportunity, what's coming up that you can do something about? The Knight of Wands. What's a bit of a hurdle for you next week? Seven of Pentacles. What's what you don't see coming is the Six of Pentacles. And the King of Wands is your advice and outcome. So Ace of Pentacles is your general energy, and this is actually really lovely. Pentacles are material resources, money, finances, jobs. There's something new coming in, or there's a feeling of something new, especially with the walking away. I don't know if some of you are leaving a job behind and off to start something new. It's something that you've wanted because there's strategy in place, and it perhaps, you know, is your focus is the finances. It's got to be like, right, okay, I can perhaps get more money doing this as opposed to what I'm doing at the moment. The Knight of Wands is your opportunity. Yeah, look. Now, the Knight of Wands is Wands energy. It's your energy for starters. Wands are your suit in the tarot. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Knight of Wands is somebody who really just gets on with it, you know, literally takes the bull by the horns and starts something new rather than just think about it. I feel it's very positive though. I don't feel like this is something that you want. This is not anything that's forced upon you. The Knight of Wands, again, has that lovely creative energy and determination. I'm really, this is a new deck, and so it's lovely to see all the different symbology. He's like full steam ahead. The Seven of Pentacles is what could be a hurdle for you. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is very reassessing energy. So it's kind of like saying, well, you know, shall I or shan't I go ahead with this? Because again, Pentacles, it's about money, finances. Do you stay, is what you're doing at the moment, is it worth your time and energy? Are you getting enough money to equal how much you're putting in? And there's a little bit of self-doubt creeping in there. It's almost, I feel like but there's something just thinking, right, okay. I mean, which is natural, isn't it? Especially if you're in a job that you've been in for a while or something that you've been doing for a long time. It's quite a big decision to make, especially if you, as I say, you've been invested in something for a while. And that is about investments. That is also could be about literally money that you have invested. And it's not, you're not getting the return on it that you really wanted to. Again, whenever I see pentacles, my caveat is yes, strictly speaking, in the tarot, it does relate to finances, material resources. But for me, I also think it's about time and energy. And this is a very, you know, is this worth my time and energy? Am I getting the rewards for how much I've invested in this? The Six of Pentacles is what you don't see coming, which is lovely. And it's kind of answering the question here, because it's what it's saying is there is something coming back to you. There's money coming back to you again if you want to, if this resonates literally for finances for you. The Six of Pentacles is a very receptive energy. So what you put in, you get back. It can also mean that if some of you have applied for a loan, applied for a mortgage, or we have, a new rate on your mortgage, for instance, that's going to come round to you too. Credit cards, anything like that. Very, very materialistic. For me, I personally think, along with the walking away, the strategy, I think that whatever you've decided to do is working. Now, whether that's, again, giving you more time and energy into something else or more finances, it's however it resonates, because you end on the King of Wands. And here you start, your opportunity is the Knight, but your advice is, and your outcome is the King. And the King of Wands is very entrepreneurial. He's very in control. He's determined. He's a leader, very much a leader. If they were a manager in your work, they would be very charming too. They have a lovely charm about them, but also manages people very well in a leadership role, because they're just, you follow they're very mentoring. You would really look up to the King of Wands and think, wow, they're really good at what they do. I'm really drawn though to, I have to say, after saying that, there's two lions on there, and one's a bit growly at the other, but the other is like turning its head going, oh, whatever. I don't know if this, I don't know, let's see what comes up. For me, that feels like there's a little bit of opposition there, maybe a bit of competition. But let's see, we're going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles with the Light Seers deck. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles? As I say, I do really feel like, even if you're not physically starting something next week, or some sort of offer coming in next week physically, it's kind of like in the universe for you. Excuse me. Are you here, Ace of Pentacles? Oh, excuse me, I've got a really itchy nose. That happened last week. Okay. That's nice to see in reverse. Oh, have I got them? Yeah, I've got them all upside down, so ignore that. Let's turn them around the right way. Okay. Aries, you always get the Three of Swords. And one more. Thank you. So it tells me that you have been through a bit of heartache, heartbreak. You're healing from this. This Ace of Pentacles is going to make you feel better for it. It's as though maybe you've actually had to give something up close to your heart. But this Ace of Pentacles is coming around almost like, you know what the universe does? One door closes, another door opens. That's what I'm feeling here. You've got the Two of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So it's, yeah, you are going to feel like you're going to have to prioritize something financially next week. Your time, your energy, as I keep saying. And then you've got Judgment, which is beautiful to see. Judgment comes along when the timing is right. And it's like, almost like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like, right, okay, I've had enough now. Again, you've got a strategy with this, and you're walking away from something. But this is what's the result, is something new coming in for you. And as I say, Judgment is about, you've done something all for a long time. You've kept quiet, you've kept under the radar, and judgment says, no, no, time to come out now, speak up. The Knight of Wands, excuse me, sorry, as I say, speak up, I can't actually clear my throat. So for some of you, I think you're keeping something, or you've kept something close to your chest for a while. And I feel like for some of you, it's a little bit of a volcano and it's about to say no more. So Knight of Wands, yeah, maybe this is your, that fiery energy coming back to you, Aries, for next week. Why do we have the Knight of Wands here, please? And thank you for Aries. So that's clarified by the star. Now, lovely to see the star when we've got the Three of Swords, which is about heartache, heartbreak, upset. The star is here as it's the healing card. We've got the Eight of Cups, look, walking away. Exactly what your oracle, your general energy is. And then we've got the Strength card, the card of Leo. I truly believe, Aries, you're walking away from something next week. You're saying no more. Right. I've put up with this for too long. I feel like for some of you, it's just a ta-da moment coming for you. There's something that's, as I say, it's got to a point where it's like, no more. You've got the Strength card though, so there's an opportunity. This opportunity, don't worry about it. You've got the strength. You've got the resilience too. Also, there's two sides to that Strength card. You can see, she's got half the lion. excuse me, the fierceness, the protection. Maybe you're very protective over somebody, actually. That's just come to me. But the other side is very nurturing. And you are able to deal with both sides of that. You've got the Eight of Cups, you're walking away again. It's exactly what... Let me show you that. There's your energy card that says walking away. And you've got the Eight of Cups in your opportunity. So you can do it if you want to. Cups are our emotions, our relationships. It could simply mean that, you don't have a particularly good relationship with somebody at work, family, other half even. And the Knight of Wands is here to say, Aries, get back into you. You've been dampened down too long. This is next week is a bit of I think there's a ta-da moment going on. You've got the Star card, which is lovely to see when I say the Three of Swords is here. It's as though like the Star card for me is the hope, the healing, restored faith, getting back to you, taking time for yourself also to help the healing process so that you can be that Knight of Wands. Now you've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is your challenge. Yeah, because I feel like for some of you, it's quite a big decision. Something that's been on your mind for a while though. And this is like, yeah, but oh gosh, do I make this change? What's the financial implications of it? I've got some finances here maybe that you've got tucked away, a little nest egg. Are you putting those at risk? There's a little bit of self-doubt creeping in regarding the finances. Seven of Pentacles, why are you here? It's like, oh, you're not sure if it's worth your time and energy. Wow. I'll tell you what, this Star Tarot was definitely correct for you. It feels so strong, in control. Very Aries energy. Clarified by the King of Swords. That's, yeah. Why else do we have the Seven of Pentacles here? I personally think with that King of Swords as a challenge, it's because, you don't feel like you have enough data, information to make this clear-cut decision. Thank you. So as a challenge, the King of Swords, what your challenge is next week. Now, the King of Swords is about, the swords are the mental suit. It's about logic, truth. It's about our idealism. It's about our mental, how we think. And the King of Swords is very clear-cut. He makes decisions based on information, based on data. He's very data-driven, not on emotions, not on anything else, just purely fact. I feel like you're struggling to make that decision because maybe there isn't enough information around for your satisfaction to be like really clear cut, because we've got the Nine of Wands. Your boundaries have been tested by somebody or something. Wands are your suit, but it's again, it's the Nine of Wands is really hard work. It's also about setting and making sure you don't take on too much. I feel like there's an energy here that you want to give up, but you can't because of this financial. I feel like you're going round and round in circles in your head. You kind of make a decision one day and then something comes in and it changes the next. You've got the Five of Cups. Again, this is about loss, regret, disappointment. There's something maybe that you're holding on to from the past that is blocking you. If that is the case, then journal. Do the manifestation cards that I have. They're amazing. You know, just try and change that mindset. Because you've got the Six of Pentacles, what you don't see coming. And this is money. This is literally an exchange of money coming back. Now, this could be with that Ace of Pentacles energy that, you know, you can see the financial benefit, because that's exactly what you're doubting there. Six of Pentacles, why are you here? Please and thank you for Aries. That's clarified by the Hierophant, Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. Lots of love there. Lots of love, support. Wow, with the Hierophant too. This is about your... I feel like you've put an awful lot of commitment into somebody, something that's really dear to your heart. And you are seeing a reward next week for it, because the Hierophant is about high levels of commitment. It's about... It's also with the card of marriage. It's a very spiritual card. The Hierophant is the head of the church. So, and it's about your traditions also. Maybe you're going to have to start thinking a little bit outside the box. Yes, you know, we have this, some of us have this mindset that, you know, you grow up, you get a job, you get married, you have a baby. I feel like maybe there's something that's challenging that for you, and you have to think a little bit more outside the box. Again, with the Judgment, that is like, you know, you're thinking you'll leave that. Look how she's leaving her soul there. Her soul is leaving. It's like, yeah, I've got to be a bit freer, think a bit more. Oh, what's the word? It'll come. You've got the King of Cups here, which is beautiful energy. He's so supportive. He's lovely. Or they, I should say, not he, not she, because the tarot doesn't distinguish male and female. And I do have this conversation most weeks with watchers, with comments. When I say he or she, it's natural because it's a king. You kind of say he, but we all sit in our own feminine and male energy, no matter what if you're male or female yourself. So let's get on with this. The King of Cups is a very emotionally intelligent, very sure, very counselor energy too. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. It's almost like there's a renewed sense of love for something or someone coming round for you next week. Now, it could be to do with the financial situation, something that is coming back to reward you for all your time and energy that you've put something into. Now, the King of Wands is your advice and outcome, and it's like, I almost want to say you're back on your throne, Aries, because I think it's been a while. King of Wands, why are you here? That's clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Magician, and the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Swords is the advice of the Eight of Swords is get out of your head. Take off that self-doubt. Try and remove the lack of confidence, perhaps. Because the King of Wands they would definitely not be self-doubting themselves. So as an advice card, it's saying remove those ties, and you've got that King of Wands here. You've also got the Magician to tell you that you have the tools, you have everything in your tool chest to do this. You have the energy, the time, the finances perhaps. You have the right focus. You have the right emotions in place, everything there. It's also what you want. The Magician manifests things. It's like, yes, I've waited for, and I do feel like you've waited for this for a while, Aries. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is very teamwork energy. It's like you're collaborating again with people, information. And you're very specific to this team, I want to say. You're very important. Each one of these people here have their own skill set. I really feel like you're going to feel part, even back, I keep thinking this, Aries, but you're back to you again. That's what I'm really feeling strong for this energy for you, because you're able to let go of something from the past, maybe. You're able to walk away. You've got walk away strategy, man holding coin. So let's have a look. I'm really torn between, let's go the Green Witch Oracle for you. See what messages here to end your reading. Okay, Green Witch Oracle deck guidebook is there too, which I might refer to. Yeah, there you are. You've got Earthworm. You've got clarity and rumination. I am going to quickly look up what the message there is for you. $79. So the message of Earthworm is, gosh, the humble earthworm breaks down organic material and aerates the soil, serving an essential function in the health of plants. Without the earthworm's work, the soil would be too heavy and lack the oxygen roots need to thrive. Additionally, the organic matter wouldn't be as well blended in the soil. The earthworm card reminds you that some essential work is happening under the surface in your life. Nature is bringing you closer to your goal. It also suggests that it's time to confront what troubles you. Consider breaking down big emotions into less intimidating, smaller chunks that are easier to digest and understand. That's your Eight of Swords. So I hope you enjoyed that, Aries. Have a fantastic week, and I'll catch up with you next week.